Greetings, everyone. I am Pamela, a certified trauma-informed care provider and a therapist specializing in codependency. With a wealth of experience under my belt, I am deeply committed to supporting those who are grappling with the after effects of trauma and the chains of codependency. My services encompass a range of therapeutic modalities, carefully tailored to meet your unique needs and circumstances. I offer individual therapy sessions using proven techniques such as EMDR and somatic experiencing to help you process traumatic memories and regulate your responses. In addition, I facilitate support groups, providing a safe and nurturing space for shared experiences and collective healing. Furthermore, I advocate for self-care practices, guiding you in incorporating activities like mindfulness and journaling into your everyday routine. Together, we can navigate the path to healing, fostering healthier relationships and improved well-being. Both codependency and complex trauma often stem from challenging childhood environments. This is where the two intertwine and begin their dance, each fueling the other in a cycle that can be difficult to break. Codependency is often born in the heart of dysfunctional family dynamics. Imagine a household marked by neglect, abuse, or addiction. In these turbulent waters, children learn to navigate by clinging tightly to others, seeking validation, and avoiding conflict at all costs. They learn to suppress their needs, their feelings, their very selves, in a desperate bid to maintain a sense of safety. This is the birthplace of codependency. On the other side of the coin, we have complex trauma. This term refers to the lasting psychological impact of prolonged, repeated trauma, typically experienced in childhood. In the same unstable environments that breed codependency, complex trauma takes root. It shows itself in a myriad of ways: anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, difficulty regulating emotions. The list goes on. And here's where the two meet. Those who have experienced complex trauma often develop codependent behaviors as coping mechanisms. They seek validation from others. They avoid conflict. They suppress their own needs. These are the survival strategies they've learned, the patterns they've etched into their brains. But these patterns, while they may provide temporary relief, ultimately reinforce feelings of low self-worth and powerlessness. They feed into the narrative that one's worth is tied to pleasing others, to maintaining peace at all costs, even if it means sacrificing one's own needs and well-being. And the cycle continues. Codependency leads to strained relationships, characterized by enmeshment, resentment, and emotional dependency. It impairs overall well-being, exacerbating symptoms of anxiety, depression, and emotional dysregulation. And without intervention, these patterns can perpetuate, leading to ongoing distress and impaired functioning. Without intervention, these patterns can strain relationships and impair overall well-being. Codependency and complex trauma can lead to a cycle of dysfunction, affecting mental health and quality of life. The interconnection of codependency and complex trauma often originates from dysfunctional family dynamics. Individuals may adopt codependent behaviors as coping mechanisms, seeking validation and avoiding conflict to maintain a sense of safety. However, these tendencies can reinforce feelings of low self-worth and powerlessness, exacerbating the effects of complex trauma. This cycle can have profound negative effects. For instance, codependency can strain relationships, leading to unhealthy dynamics characterized by enmeshment, resentment, and emotional dependency. The person may feel they have to please others at their own expense, which can foster resentment over time. Both codependency and complex trauma can impair well-being, contributing to symptoms of anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, and difficulty regulating emotions. Without intervention, individuals may perpetuate dysfunctional patterns in relationships, leading to ongoing distress and impaired functioning. children who experience trauma may internalize negative beliefs about themselves, leading to compromised self-worth. Codependency only reinforces this by prioritizing others' needs over one's own, further eroding self-esteem. Similarly, childhood trauma can disrupt the development of healthy emotional regulation skills, leading to emotional dysregulation. Codependency, in turn, can exacerbate these difficulties as the person might suppress their own emotions to avoid conflict or disappointment. To break the cycle of dysfunction, it's crucial to address both codependency and complex trauma concurrently. This can involve seeking therapy from a qualified mental health professional, such as a therapist specializing in trauma-informed care or codependency. Therapeutic modalities like EMDR or somatic experiencing can help process traumatic memories and regulate the nervous system's response. Support groups like Codependence Anonymous or codependency-focused therapy can aid in developing healthier relationship patterns and boundaries. Incorporating self-care practices can also promote emotional regulation and self-compassion. This might include mindfulness, journaling, exercise, or creative expression. Activities that nurture a sense of self-worth and emotional balance. Addressing these issues is vital for healing, growth, and the development of healthier relationship dynamics. Healing from codependency and complex trauma involves therapy, support groups, and self-care practices. This journey, while challenging, is not one you have to embark on alone. Are numerous pathways to healing available, each offering unique tools and insights to help you reclaim your well-being and cultivate healthier relationships. Therapy, especially with a mental health professional specializing in trauma-informed care or codependency, can be transformative. These professionals understand the intricate connections between codependency and complex trauma and can provide the guidance needed to navigate through the healing process. A powerful method in the healing process is dialectical behavior therapy, DBT. Originating from cognitive behavioral therapy, DBT emphasizes the psychosocial aspects of treatment. It combines standard cognitive behavioral techniques for emotion regulation and reality testing with concepts of awareness, distress tolerance, and acceptance. Moreover, DBT can be particularly helpful in treating co-occurring disorders such as substance use and eating disorders, often associated with complex trauma. Support groups such as Codependence Anonymous provide a safe space to share experiences, learn from others, and develop healthier relationship patterns and boundaries. Engaging in codependency-focused therapy can further enhance this learning process. And let's not forget the importance of self-care practices. Incorporating activities such as mindfulness, journaling, exercise, and creative expression into your daily routine can promote emotional regulation and self-compassion. These practices not only help manage stress, but also reinforce the belief that you are worthy of care and kindness. Assessments can also be valuable in the healing journey. Tools like the Adverse Childhood Experiences Questionnaire or trauma symptom inventories can help identify the presence and severity of complex trauma symptoms. Similarly, codependency assessments can assist in recognizing codependent behaviors and attitudes, paving the way for targeted interventions. Healing from codependency and complex trauma is a journey, one that requires patience, courage, and support. Remember, each step you take on this path brings you closer to a healthier, more fulfilling life. With the right support and resources, individuals can begin to heal, fostering healthier, more fulfilling relationships. In this video, we've delved into the intertwined nature of codependency and complex trauma. We've explored how codependency often springs from complex trauma's fertile ground, with dysfunctional family dynamics acting as a common seed. We've seen how these behaviors become coping mechanisms, reinforcing feelings of low self-worth and powerlessness, and leading to strained relationships and impaired well-being. We've also shone a light on the steps for healing: therapy, trauma-specific treatments, codependency recovery programs, and self-care practices all play crucial roles in this journey. Tools like trauma and codependency assessments can help identify the severity and presence of symptoms guiding the healing process. By addressing both codependency and complex trauma concurrently, we can begin to heal from past wounds, break the cycle of dysfunction, and cultivate healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, healing is a journey, and you don't have to walk it alone.